Hi everyone. Professional sports puts a lot of pressure on you. Exhausting workouts, constant stress, high expectations. It's especially hard to deal with all this when you're just a kid. Yes, people who pursue a career in sports from early childhood face many challenges before they win their first medals, but sometimes young athletes are just as skillful as adults. How do they achieve this though? Well, their incredible talent is simply impossible to hide. In today's video, we'll talk about kids in professional sports. Let's get it on. Karamoko Dembele. The first child prodigy on our list for today is a 16-year-old football player, Karamoko Dembele. He was born in London, but his family came from Côte d'Ivoire and soon moved to Glasgow. There, Karamoko made his debut as a football player and immediately attracted media attention. Why? Well, because at that time, the boy was only 13 years old. Of course, he played in the youth team where all the players were under 20 years old, but still, only 13 years old. The thing is, Karamoko was much more skillful than his older rivals. This significant match took place on October 3rd, 2016, and in December 2018, Karamoko signed his first contract with Celtic FC. At that time, he was only 15 years old. But not only the Scottish club was interested in the young talent, FC Barcelona also wanted to get Karamoko, but the club's management hesitated to buy such a young player, though they shouldn't have, because this kid clearly has a great future ahead of him. Dembele has the right to represent Scotland, England and Côte d'Ivoire on an international level. For example, on February 16, 2017, he played for the England team in a match against Belgium. Corey Gauff. Have you heard about the girl who will become the next Serena Williams? She's a real sports star who's achieved significant success in sports at the age of 15. It all began with her parents. Corey's father played in the basketball team of the University of Georgia, and his mother represented the University of Florida in track and field events. Her daughter, apparently, inherited her mother's love for sports, as Corey began to demonstrate amazing skills at a very early age. At the age of 13, she was the runner-up in the girls' singles event at the 2017 US Open, and 6 months later she won the junior title at Roland Garros. Reaching the 4th round at Wimbledon 2018, Gauff rose to the top of WTA junior ranking and became the youngest player to top this list in history. In addition, Corey has shown quite a serious achievement when she served the ball with a speed of 193 km per hour. This result came in 3rd in the history of the tournament, obviously after the Williams sisters, of course. On July 3rd, 2019, Corey Gauff became the youngest player for the last 23 years to win a Grand Slam qualifying match, and this is a major achievement. However, she's not going to stop there. She likes sports, likes to set records, and win. Melanie Parra. Melanie Guadalupe Parra Quintero is a Mexican volleyball player. She was part of the Mexico national team during the World Championships in 2017 and 2018, and she's only 16 years old. She looks really young compared to her teammates. Perhaps one could even say that Melanie's still a child, but her skills are on par with the adult players.
In the first match of the Women's World Volleyball Championships here in Japan. Melanie Parra to serve here for Mexico.
And it seems that the girl has a great future. Many victories, records and medals ahead of her. We wish her the best of luck. Kanak Jar. Perhaps some of our viewers might think that ping pong's too ridiculous to be considered a real sport. However, in reality, it's as serious as tennis or even football. And there are some incredibly talented ping pong players, like Kanak Jar from the US. He was born on June 19th, 2000, so now he's 19 years old. However, Kanak started playing in the high league much earlier. For example, he competed at the 2016 Summer Olympics in the men's singles event and played for the American team in the men's team event. Kanak became the youngest American athlete to participate in the 2016 Olympics, as well as the first American born in the 2000s to qualify for the Olympics. It may sound a bit confusing, but the point is that Kanak's talent and abilities were so impressive that he was allowed to take part in the most important competitions in the world on the same level with the adults. He also competed at the 2018 Summer Youth Olympics in the boys event, in which he won a bronze medal. Kanak is considered the best ping pong player in the United States, and in addition, he won his third straight US national title in 2018, proving his dominance. Akshay Bhatia. Are there unique talents among golf players?
5, 6, shit!
You bet there are. And even if you think that golf is a game for middle-aged people, we have a kid who proves the opposite. Akshay Bhatia from the US was born on January the 31st, 2002, and now he's already 17 years old. This is a leading junior golfer who has many achievements. He was runner-up at the 2018 US Junior Amateur. He won 2 silver medals at the 2018 Summer Youth Olympics, and he played on the Junior President's Cup team in 2017 and the Junior Ryder Cup in 2018, with both teams winning, and this is not even the complete list. At the moment, he is homeschooled and doesn't plan to go to college. Instead, he's going to dedicate his life to playing golf professionally. Juju Noda. Meet Juju Noda, a 12-year-old athlete from Japan. She loves her family and pets and looks no different from her peers, an ordinary cute girl who drives her Formula 3 racing car. At 9 years old, she began to drive a Formula 4 car and became the youngest driver in history, and at 11, she started driving Formula 3 cars. Of course, all the races and competitions she took part in don't have an official status, but only because you can't qualify for the race until you turn 16. But does this stop Juju? Not a chance. She smashed a Formula 4 lap record at the Okayama International Circuit with a time of 1 minute and 32.8 seconds. The official local record for this vehicle is still 1.33.769 seconds. By the way, the previous record was established by Shintaro Kawabata at 22 years old. Do you realize the difference in age? As the daughter of former Formula 1 driver Hideki Noda, who also runs a successful driver's academy, Juju grew up with a passion for racing. She has an amazing ability to feel the car, and the racer's father is sure that this skill was inherited from him. When Juju feels that she's at her limit, she can take a step back, but in any situation, she remains focused, relaxed, and quick. She'll have to wait until 2021 before she can compete on a professional level, but the ambitious Juju has enough patience. After all, she's aiming for the big league right away, and is going to become the first female Formula 1 driver to win the race. This is really a great goal, and you know, for some reason it seems to us that she'll definitely succeed. Even now, she can handle what even adults might find challenging. Just imagine, Juju weighs barely more than 30 kilos, but she can easily handle 4G forces, and she's not at all afraid of speed. Ashima Shiraishi. Ashima Shiraishi is now 18 years old, and she is known as one of the best junior rock climbers. The New York Times referred to her as a bouldering phenom, and Outside magazine described her as a young crusher. But how did she get all this attention? The thing is, Ashima, an American who immigrated from Japan, began climbing at the age of 6, and her parents, who weren't actually that much into sports, supported her daughter's passion despite her young age. It soon became clear that this was not simply a passion, but a real calling, because the girl was climbing slopes that even some adults found challenging. For example, at the age of 11, in October 2012, she climbed Southern Smoke at the Red River Gorge, becoming the youngest person to climb a route of this difficulty. Ashima has many records, and one video is simply not enough to list them all. For example, in 2017, she was the winner in the female sports category at the USA Climbing Sport and Speed Open National Championships. She's now competing in an adult category, and her fame keeps growing from competition to competition. AJ Stunts. Who do you imagine can ride a bike? Probably a brutal, hardcore man, most likely with a beard.
I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle.
And if we're talking about bike stunts, then you probably imagine some kind of a daredevil. Well, how about a 7-year-old boy? Meet AJ Heinecker, a young stunt rider. According to the information on his website, yes, he already has a website, he was 4 years old when he first rode a motorcycle. At 5, the boy had already started performing different stunts. Many wonder if that was a scary experience for a kid, but keep in mind that in childhood, many things that frightened your parents didn't seem scary to you at all. You weren't afraid to climb trees, roofs, and make other crazy things an adult might consider dangerous. So why would a 5-year-old boy be afraid of motorcycle stunts? AJ loves his cool and fast bike, but don't think that his parents don't care about his hobby. They support their son and make sure that he's safe. Like many other young, talented kids, the boy plans to turn his passion into a career in the future, and he continues to work on his skills every day. Dude, are you looking for new technologies and great gadgets? Are your thoughts focused on the future? Do you love huge vehicles and can't imagine your life without robots around you? Then visit TechZone and you'll find all this and more. The link is in the description. You interested? Great.